In 2006, Italy's most powerful football club was caught rigging matches, and within weeks, they vanished from the top division. Juventus, the old lady of Turin, Italy's most successful club, 27 league titles, billions in revenue, untouchable, until investigators discovered something that would change Italian football forever. This is the story of Calciopoli, the scandal that brought a giant to its knees. By 2006, Juventus had won 2 consecutive Serie A titles. They had Del Piero, Buffon, Nedved, Cannavaro, world-class players at every position. Serie A was the best league in the world. The biggest stars, the most tactical football. Everyone wanted to play in Italy, but rival clubs had been whispering for years. Too many convenient penalties, too many favorable calls, too many last-minute decisions that went Juventus's way. Then, in May 2006, Italian prosecutors revealed what they'd found. Phone calls, hundreds of them, and they changed everything. Prosecutors had been listening, recording conversations between club officials and the men who assigned referees to matches. At the center of it all was Luciano Maggi, Juventus's general manager. Maggi wasn't just managing a football club. He was managing the referees. Make sure we get the right referee for Sunday. Can you assign him to our match? We need someone who understands the situation. It wasn't direct bribery. It was influence, relationships, a network of favors and pressure. And it had been happening for years. Juventus wasn't alone. AC Milan, Fiorentina, Lazio, Regina, all implicated in some way. But Juventus was at the center, the biggest, the most aggressive, the most systematic. The evidence was undeniable. Phone records, conversations, proof that Italy's biggest club had been manipulating match officials. And Italian football was about to explode. On July 14, 2006, the verdict came down. Juventus, relegated to Serie B, Italy's second division, stripped of their 2005 and 2006 league titles, starting the new season with a 9-point penalty. AC Milan, 8-point deduction but allowed to stay in Serie A. Fiorentina and Lazio, initially relegated, but overturned on appeal. They stayed up with point deductions. Juventus tried to fight it. They appealed. They protested. But the evidence was overwhelming. The initial punishment was even harsher. Relegation to Serie C, the third division, with a 17-point deduction, but it was reduced on appeal. Still, the damage was catastrophic. Within weeks, their greatest players fled. Cannavaro to Real Madrid, Ibrahimovic to Inter Milan, Vieira to Arsenal, Zambrotta and Thuram to Barcelona. The 2005 title left vacant. No winner was declared. The 2006 title awarded to Inter Milan, the one major club that hadn't been implicated. Juventus, the most successful club in Italian history, was playing second-tier football. The old lady had fallen. But something unexpected happened in Serie B. Instead of collapse, Juventus found loyalty. Gianluigi Buffon, one of the world's best goalkeepers, stayed. Alessandro Del Piero, club legend, Italy's captain, stayed. Pavel Nedved, Ballon d'Or winner, stayed. "I'm not leaving," Del Piero said. "This is my home." In Serie B, Juventus played in front of crowds that most Serie A clubs could only dream of. 35,000 fans per match. Away sections packed with traveling supporters. They won the league by 20 points and returned to Serie A after just one season. But Italian football had changed. The scandal didn't just hurt Juventus. It destroyed Serie A's reputation worldwide. Players left for Spain and England. Sponsors pulled back. Television deals shrank. The best league in the world was bleeding talent. Calciopoli didn't just damage one club. It reshaped Italian football. Before 2006, Serie A was a pinnacle. After Calciopoli, the English Premier League took over. Money flooded into England while Italy stagnated. Juventus slowly rebuilt. They would go on to win 9 consecutive league titles, starting in 2012, dominating Italian football again. But those 2 titles from 2005 and 2006 never returned. The 2005 championship was left vacant. No winner. just an asterisk in the history books. The 2006 title officially belongs to Inter Milan, but Inter's own involvement has been questioned over the years. Some evidence suggested they had connections to the scandal too, but they were never fully investigated. To this day, Juventus fans insist the punishment was politically motivated, that other clubs did the same things but escaped serious consequences. And honestly, they might have a point. Milan stayed in Serie A with a points deduction. Fiorentina and Lazio had their relegations overturned. Only Juventus went down. The scandal was real. The phone calls were real. But was the punishment fair? That debate still rages in Italy today. In 2006, Italian football's biggest club was brought down by wiretaps, ambition, and a phone call to the wrong person at the wrong time. They came back stronger. But Serie A never fully recovered its place as the world's best league, and those two titles, still missing from the record books. Not erased, but not celebrated either. Somewhere between victory and scandal, Italian football lost something it never got back.